So this is the first update video in a while. I have to apologize for that. Stuff happened here in the home studio that was unpredictable. So this is a pre-update to the next update video. As it happens, when you have a studio, you have problems with stuff. I basically had one computer go down that took over a week to get that resolved because I'm not an IT guy. That was like some kind of security problem with the office computer. And then with this, integrating new software and learning a new workflow for a new technique, new process, that takes time. That's been going really well. The office computer's back up. The Avid is working as it should with the new software, the Mocha Pro software. And if you remember from past updates, that's the software that's going to be used to do visual effects work on the land. So as I was editing the footage from LA, I came up with an idea for this sequence driving through the hills, and a friend of mine was able to draw the costume that I needed. Because when I shot this, it was all on the fly and I didn't have a costume and didn't really know how I was going to cut all this together. So Mocha is relatively new on the scene and it's very powerful, but I've never used it before. So I'm using this update video as an opportunity to learn it so that I can do the work on the land. And it's been about a week or so also learning that, and then another week to get the materials that I needed to actually take the tutorials and put that into practice. The idea was to do like a little mini movie or a vignette, whatever you want to call it, that describes a little bit about me and my family's history in LA. My grandfather was a singer-songwriter, so have this sequence where I'm driving through the hills and talking about that a little bit, and I wrote a monologue and it's voiceover. I like film noir and like old Humphrey Bogart movies, so I practiced my best Bogart accent, which isn't very good, but when you throw that in with the driving through the hills sequence and the drawings that David did, the Philip Marlowe kind of look, hard-boiled crime drama type thing, with the fedora and everything. I didn't know, I haven't seen any tutorials on that specific technique, but it seems to be working. Everything's edited for this first big update video, and I was able to shoot enough material when I was in LA to get a second update video out of it, and most of that is edited as well. They're a little bit higher production value, and aside from checking out LA and driving through the hills and talking to Photochem about the issues that we've had on the film scans for the tests, I also went to a big trade show. Saw every piece of equipment, every machine that you could possibly want on a movie set, and where we're at right now with technology is unbelievable. Giant camera robots, literally. So stay tuned for that as I get closer to the Indiegogo campaign, which has been pushed back again because of all this, basically everything just taking longer than expected. But Snoop's not worried. How are you, Snoop? What's up, buddy? Good hustle. So, that's pretty much it. I've got more rotoscoping to do. I'll just roll out on one of the shots from the update video. Say goodbye, Snoop.
For this racket was the radio stations and the record labels. It was a picker and a singer. And by the looks of the shoeboxes full of fan mail postcards stashed away in Minnie's closet,